Hello friends, hi, how are we today? I hope we're all doing well. Today is the day I am finally doing the week through March 11th through, I don't know, I think it's the 17th, St. Patrick's Day. I started off a little bit differently, so I'm using the bottom washi, it's Simply Gilded, that's not different, but I decided I wanted to do stackable sidebar. So I did that, and I was trying to figure out how I was going to use a divider in it. I didn't really want to use like only a couple of the glitter headers, and I'm glad I made the right decision there because I hate having like just a couple in one color. I want to have them all like match. So I went ahead, I pulled in a leftover like full box Monday through Sunday from Dash of Sun Designs, and then a currently reading script or a sticker from the Prairie Planner. You can use my code Alex20 for 20% off your order. It's usually on the $2 Tuesday, so you're getting $2 off on top of that 20% off on top of the $2 item. Then I used some leftover habit trackers from Sweet Tea Sticker Co. To note, obviously habit tracking. Then I went in and I tried to make this a multicolor. It's not showing up as nicely on camera as it does in person, but essentially, it's fine. It's fine. So it's just the two different types of green that I have from Simply Gilded, and I think they look really good together. And then obviously this green, which is like spearmint or something. I do wish I had added a little bit more of the darker green. That is my preference. I like that one the most. But there is a lot of slicing work that goes into this, obviously, as you can see. It takes a lot of work, and this whole thing is cut down to 15 minutes, but the actual entire process took me approximately 3 to 3.5 hours to do everything. That includes placement, that includes writing everything in. You would not believe how long it takes to write stuff in. But yeah, so we've got that going on for us. So now we've got our sidebar, and now we've got our bottom washi. And instead of just making the boxes like I normally would, which has been what I've done previously, this time I am going ahead and I am going through with my headers, and I loved the colors and like the cascade down of the top 3 ones. So I decided I was going to do all of those 3 across and just go in a repeating 3 pattern. I've been really liking this method, harkening back to like the 2017, 2018 days of doing this, when glitter headers were a big thing. These glitter headers are also from the Prairie Planner. I pulled in as many leftovers as I possibly could, and I think it turned out really well. But I do have some stuff that I just don't know where it's come from, so you'll just have to bear with me on that one. Now in hindsight, looking back on this, I can see that the bottom ones are quite crooked, but what can you do? Also, I can't get my lighting right in my office. Since I returned to work, everything shifted and it's muddled and it just doesn't feel good. So I am working on that when I get back. I'm just away for the weekend. So I went ahead and I did bring the headers up to the top of the page, and then I'm just putting down the bottom washi on the next half. I should have shown you my washi graveyard, which I might do at the end, but there was quite a bit of it. And if you go check out Canada Planner Girl, I think it might be on my stories. Probably not, though, by the time that you see this. So I went in and it looks seamless, but this is the part that took me forever, and you won't see the whole thing. I just wanted to film some of it. This is done at, oh God, I think I did this at no, that's not true. I think I did this at 5 times the speed. My lighting's a little bit better here. I don't understand. Anyway, so I just go ahead and I use a washi card, and I'm making all of the full boxes one color. I do like them angled. I do sometimes do them straight across just to be like extra, or like not extra sometimes, but and just X-Acto knife safety. But yeah, I went really fast with these. Like, firstly, this is sped up to 5 times the speed, but secondly, I did go fast with them just because it was like really irritating me. Getting this washi down was really delaying me. I was procrastinating doing it. I had like the sidebar at the bottom, the headers down for a really long time. And then I couldn't like get myself to do the boxes because they take the longest amount of time. So getting these boxes down, not just these two, but the whole entire way across, took 40 minutes to an hour. And that was the longest part of this whole entire thing. And normally, if I'm really quick about it, I can get like, if I use a sweet tea kit, I can get the whole entire base down in about 8 minutes. And then it takes about 20 to 25 minutes to get my day by day down. And then also another 20 to 25 minutes after that to write everything in. So, and I do some hand lettering. If I didn't do that, it would be a lot quicker, but I digress. So here is the completed boxes all the way across. Obviously it's not perfect, but you know, I think given the fact that I've been pulling in my washi and did this all by hand, it looks pretty good. So to start off with, on the Monday, I was working in my office and I used a Sweet Tea Sticker Co. Olivia to mark that. Then I pulled in no, I didn't. Then I pulled in a leftover sticker and it says coffee, please. No clue where that's from. Couldn't tell you, but it was in my stash, so I used it. After that, I pulled in a box, and I can't remember what I was going to mark here. Things were out of order though. I did things not in chronological order this week because it was a really busy week. Oh yeah, I got some Happy Meal. I believe I got Happy Meal from the Prairie Planner, which is great. I did note with a Paper and Milk Maru that the kids went to bed early this night, but again, this is out of chronological order. That should have been at the bottom. Then with a half box that was pulled in from a Sweet Tea Sticker Co. watermelon kit, I do remember that, I used a Maru to note that we did outdoor play for a while, and then I pulled weeds and I started working on my tomato box, which currently is in like full bloom and it's really, really happy. Let me just insert a picture very quickly. So those are my cherry tomatoes and I just grew them myself and they're doing really, really well. Next day I started marking work and office the same way. And then I had a big thing go on with a project at work and I didn't end up marking that, but I did use the stressed out emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. After that, after work that day, I took the kids to the park and that's a Fox and Pip icon. That evening, it was a horrible nightmarish bedtime. It took me 3.5 hours to get the kids to, it was awful. And then I had a TikTok binge, which I don't like doing, so I try and avoid it. And I used a Prairie Planner leftover sticker for that as well. After that, what happened? Oh yeah, I had to pull in a day extender. It was really, really busy. After that, I think I stayed up too late, but I did have to email my kids' school about before and after care and whether or not we had gotten in. And then I also had to email, so I stayed up late. And then I also had to email Serta in regards to our mattress and getting a refund for our mattress. And both of those icons are from Dash of Sun Designs. Just as an aside, I really do like, how do I say it? I really do like how many stickers I use up when I pull weeks and weeks and weeks in advance. If I'm only pulling 1 week in advance, I don't appreciate how many sticker sheets I used up. But for this, I had pulled out 8. Yeah, I had pulled out 8 sheets and, or finished 8 weeks and used 8 sheets. Not as good as my 24 sheets previously for my 12 weeks, but I have obviously a lot more to catch up on, so yeah. Wednesday, I used just a little silver computer on a darker green square box to note that I worked from home, and then I also pulled in a bow from Clever Gal Crafts, and that's how I noted daycare drop-off all week. And now we will get back into it. It has been several days since I did that voiceover. I was amazed to even get it done that day, but I used these mountains from Paper and Milk to mark. It was a beautiful day out. I don't know what I was doing with my spacing here. I had a lot of things to mark, so hopefully Planner Alex will move the planner up. Oh, no. So I played with the boys that evening. I went for a walk with the family after dinner, which was really lovely. And then I marked girls like just go to bed because I was like my third night in a row staying up late. It was a problem. Anyway, on Thursday, same deal, or different deal actually. I used a silver house icon just to note that I was not at work. I had a day off and it was my husband's birthday, so I marked that with a paper and milk maru. And then of course the Clever Gal Crafts green one, green little bow to mark that there was daycare drop off. Then I had the most intense migraine I've had in some time. It was awful. My husband wanted Starbucks, so I took him to Starbucks for his birthday, and then after that I changed everybody's sheets, which was really nice. It was a low-key birthday. We had other plans, so it wasn't so bad. Then I did more laundry and I took a bath, which really relieved my migraine a lot, which is weird. It doesn't normally. Then on Friday, I did daycare drop-off and went to Starbucks. And then after that, what did I, oh, I pulled stickers for like a really long time, just until my husband was done, doing whatever games that he wanted to play. He just wanted to use his gaming system. Then we went to the mall and he wanted to go to Indigo and he wanted to go to the sports store, and I just bought him whatever he wanted for his birthday. He didn't really want anything this year, so he said, can we go to the mall, and whatever I choose is what I'll get. And like, pull my arm if you really need me to. I will go to Indigo any day of the week. Then I had a nap solo that day, which was so lovely. I forget what I used that Fox and Pip icon for to email. Oh, I think I made an order. I did make a big order, and then that night I went to bed early finally, which was nice. So then on Saturday, we did groceries, and then we took the kids to the park, and same Fox and Pip icon for that. Then I meal prepped some deviled eggs, which were really lovely, and some peppers, something along that time. And then I was trying to figure out like spacing for everything, and I had totally forgotten. I was like, why don't I have those? It's because I don't have an icon to mark it, but essentially we had like a family dance party, so I just drew in some notes, not my best music notes, but it was just my husband, the kids, and I. Then I did laundry, and after I used a Sweet Tea Sticker Co. Olivia for that, and then I used a Fox and Pip icon to note, what did I do? Oh my god, that's so stupid. RuPaul's Drag Race, and then I had a no sped day, which was really nice. Then on Sunday, it was a bit of a bigger day, like actually a very big day. We had a ton planned for that day, so I decided to pull out my extender first. And the only problem I think about using leftovers is that when I'm using the leftovers, I forget, and I like forget what shop it's from. So trying to use a day extender that's like a third box or a quarter box, and then I don't have the same shop that it's from, just that sometimes just gets a little tricky, but this worked out pretty well. So I think we had a pretty, rough morning food-wise with the kids, but I didn't want to note that. So first thing I noted was that we went to Lynn Shores, which is a conservation area nearest to my home, and we fed the birds that day. Then then I did more meal prepping for our big event of the day, and then my little guy only had 1 hour of sleep, which was very tricky for me. And then my big guy and I baked chocolate chip cookies because that's like one of his favorite activities. He likes to bake cookies. Then in the afternoon, my dad came over with I was meeting his new girlfriend for the first time. She's lovely. We love her. Let's keep her around. No problemo. And the dog. And that was really fun. And we all went for a small walk to the park. Then my kids played together really nicely, and we actually had a family playtime, which was also lovely, delightful, great time. So that was good. And then I used another extender because I just had so much to mark. It was just a really, really, really busy day this day. Can't wait to figure out what I marked here because I don't remember. I don't have my planner in front of me. Unfortunately, I wanted to get this up quickly, so I had marked, oh yeah, I did some kind of cooking this day. Obviously, no, I didn't. I fed my sourdough starter. That's a funny way of marking it. Then I read a spicy book, and then that evening I just had to do some stuff on the computer. So that was the entire spread. I really, really love how everything turned out here. I think all of the greens really complement one another, and the whole spread was just fantastic. See you in the next video.